So I don't know what the problem is today, everybody. Everything's been working fine, and now for some reason my phone keeps dropping out my hotspot. I don't know what's causing that, but unfortunately the way to fix it is to restart stuff. I've streamed no problem for my last practice sessions, and I just wonder, if it's to do with that bit rate change. But I'm not sure. Right, let's have a quick look on these edge lines. If there's no good, then we're going to get back down on the maggot feeder. Right, let's try the left-hand side first. These are they're meant to be at the end of the day lines. Why is that sinking? Plan was I would feed these all day long and then go down there in the last hour and see if I could catch a few fish, but I'm now down there after 2 hours, just over 2 hours, because there's nothing else going on. A bit of a concern. Right, no signs of any fish on the one on the left. There's no bites. No indications. I don't know why that floats. Sitting down as far as that. Did I put a dropper shot on it? No, it's just... That's a number 10. Let's switch that for an 11. So yeah, I'd planned that these would be the end of the day lines that I was going to fish. Not be on there now. Still that float wants to sink. on the other side. If I can't catch on the pole line, right out there, I'm not holding much confidence of catching anything down the edge, but you know, stocky carp might be there. Coming for a look. And he's got one fish to the left, one fish to the right. I'm currently blanking, no bites. You know, if there was a fish down here, I'd expect an immediate response. Just going to give it another minute. No signs there. So I think that means I'm gonna let's go back out on that maggot feeder. Seems like the right thing to do. So let's see. Apologies that this stream keeps cutting out. I don't know what's behind that. I wonder if the iOS update, what happened, was it? I don't think it was last night. I wonder if it was last night. An iOS update last night, I think it was. Cheers, Apple. Might be an issue with that. Might be that. So, what's the plan now, Stan? 2.5 hours in, halfway through the match. Currently blanking. I'm going to keep firing bait on the left and the right pole lines. We're going to sit on this maggot feeder for another 30 minutes, I think. So I'll pick my phone up and see if I can Google this iOS update causing hotspot problems. So it might be a problem with Vodafone. It's certainly a problem that I didn't experience before. That I'm experiencing today. It does feel cold today, you know. Right, where are we? 12 minutes. The stream keeps cutting out. So there's only other one thing for me to try, which I think I'll do in a minute, which is I'll leave this in for 10 minutes and then I'll cast to the rope with the method feeder. I think that's what I'll do. They feel a little bit dry, those pellets. I don't think I've got another pot. How are we going to do this? Let's put those pellets in there. Let's get a bit of water from the pot. And then a little bit more. So I'm going to dampen down these pellets because they felt a little bit dry. then I'm going to add a bit of ground bait to the lot of them. Right. Let them soak that lot in. And then we're going to fish. One of these little dumbbells, one of these, on the hook. I'm going to put that on the method feeder. I'm going to cast that to the rope. Right. So he's casting back, he's casting to the rope again on the right. I think he's putting ground bait in. So yeah, he's instantly retrieving it, so he's definitely feeding the swim. And I've got two very plump looking mallards that are looking to eat anything I put in the peg. Where are they? There they are. They stopped as I picked my catapult up then. So where are we for time? 4 more minutes on this cast. And then we're going to the rope with the method feeder. Which I didn't think I would be doing today. I really didn't. So apologies about the connection problems. I think there was an iOS update last night, and it seems to have created some issues with the hotspot. So a few more minutes, and then we're going to go back on the method feeder. Currently we are just gone 2.5 hours into the match with no fish. I think he's got one fish to my left, one fish to my right. And after having practiced yesterday, I was feeling pretty confident, but I've done the same today with no joy. But you know, it can happen some days, and it's happening today. So persevere for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go out on the method feeder to the rope. I keep feeding these pole lines left and right, and these edge lines left and right. Currently, all 4 lines appear devoid of fish, but I do wonder if the fish have decided this cold snap is making them slow down. Yesterday the fish were really cold, and I caught a few of them. You can see it on the practice stream, on the practice session, or the stream for the practice session, that some of the F1s I caught hardly moved when I was bringing them in. And they were so cold I didn't want to really pick them up, but I'm a bit confused. I thought I'd get some bites. I thought I'd get some fish. I was looking for £40 today, the target weight. Currently sitting on 0 with just over 2 hours to go. But this is match fishing. Some days it can happen. The seagull's hungry enough that he wants to go and dive for my maggots, which is unusual. Right, let's time up on this maggot feeder line. I was having an R-ing today about even making this method, setting this method feeder up. I didn't intend to use it. So a little method feeder, 24 gram from Guru. I fish it with a little banded dumbbell from Ringers. I'm just going to load the method with some pellets. Stick my bait in the middle. Cover it, give it a squeeze. Cover it again, give it a squeeze. So that's how it ends up looking. And then if I've clipped this up properly, it should land just in front of the rope. Like that, with a bit of a splosh. And I'm going to give this 20 minutes. Or up to 20 minutes, Hopefully it goes round and I catch a nice fish, but based on the last 2 hours, it's not looking very likely. It's cold today. So this is my new live stream fishing channel. despite some technology issues because of an iOS upgrade yesterday or today, which I think is causing a bit of a problem with Vodafone and its hotspot. Certainly my hotspot's failing a little, despite having a decent connection. But anyway, that aside, this is my new streaming channel. I'm going to stream the matches that I fish, and I'll also stream my pleasure fishing sessions, either on a variety of lakes in the UK and then down the River Thames, which is close to where I live. I just recently moved, so I'm looking forward to putting some time in on the river. Back last October, had some good success catching perch on drop shot up to £3, so that was great. And I'm looking to do more of that this year, alongside the target of catching myself a double figure pike out of the stretch, and also some barbel. So we've got some river fishing coming up for sure. UK operates a closed season which kicks off on the 16th of January. Yeah. Till the 16th of June, so there'll be no river fishing for a while, but I think that's as hot, Nigel. But yeah, I'm plagued with a bit of technology problems. I've spent the last 6 months sorting the technology out, and I was happy today that everything was going to be fine and perfect. Suddenly I've got a hotspot problem. You catching? Blanking? Yeah. You got one fish? No, have you got one? Oh. I think he's got one to my right. Very strange. Can't get a bite on the pole. Can't get a bite on the maggot feeder. It's no different really to yesterday, condition wise. 1 degree change. 1 degree different to yesterday. So he's got 6 to my left. So 6 to my left. I think he's got 1 to my right. Maybe he's got 2 to my right. He may have more. I'm not watching, but currently I'm in trouble. I don't want to blank. If I blank, I'll have to just erase all these streams from history. I have to pretend today never happened. I think what I'll do is I'll for the thumbnail, I'll just put the word blank, do not watch, across it. Although I suspect on my channel there's probably about 12 different videos right now because of the disconnects. What does it reckon? It shows that I'm live. Then when I look at live videos, this is stream number 3. Of the day. Yeah, unfortunately the hotspot keeps dropping out. So he's got 6 to my left. At least 1 to my right. And I'm currently blanking. It's not the best scenario, really. Like I said earlier, target weight was 40 pounds. The practice session yesterday went quite well. Just over 2 hours to go. Wow. It's a lovely peg in the summer, this. Generally tend to catch quite a few carp down the edge under this tree to the left. And up tight to the bank on the right, but today the peg is failing me. Or I'm failing the peg, one or the others. Sitting at this, watching this tip, wondering if it's going to move, and I think the answer is no. Very strange day. I'm wondering if I should, after this has been in for 20 minutes, I should just come and have a look on that left-hand pole line. Just sit on it for a bit. How long does that give me? 6 more minutes. It's just been in for a quarter of an hour. There's just no indications. There's not even any liners. It'll be somewhat ironic to end my first live streamed match with a blank. At least it means I'll have got that experience out of the way. I must say that I wasn't expecting it today. We had good practice yesterday. Tried a few things out. Ruled out pellets. Was happy with the maggots on the pole line. Happy with the rig. And today, no joy. Definitely feels a little bit colder today. But I certainly wasn't expecting to blank. Now I was contemplating coming out again on Monday for a pleasure fishing session. But the temperature, the weather's no different on Monday than it is today. So I might just sit in the house instead. Tip just moved, but that's because the duck just swam over the line, or swam into the line I should say. Whew. This is extremely disappointing, I think, for the first stream, but there's nothing I can do. If Craig watches it, he'll probably say, get better. You can get better, Graham, that's what you can do. but I am cold through currently. I think that's the case for the fish. Right, and then we go on the method. 2 more minutes, and then we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to go back out on the pole and have a look. Excuse me. So if you're just joining, my name's Graham. This is my new live stream fishing channel. I'm currently fishing an open match at Gold Valley Lakes in Aldershot on the Middle Lake. There's about 10 of us on it today, 9 or 10 anglers. We're on one bank, and unfortunately I'm currently blanking with 2 hours to go in the competition. The angler to my left says he's got 6. The angler to my right, I know he's got at least 1 fish, but I was expecting to catch. Target weight was 40-50 pound today. I'm here on the back of a practice session yesterday where things worked out quite well, so it's a little disappointing, but there's not much I can do. I'm currently fishing a method to the rope. I fished a maggot feeder 3/4 of the way. I fished 2 pole lines left and right, and I've got 2 edge lines left and right, and I've not had any fish indications on any of the lines. So let's bring this in. No signs of activity on that either. And we get the pole back out on the left hand side. I think maybe what would be quite good to do is in the summer, when I'm catching loads of fish, shallow fishing, I'll make a little mix of the video then and the video now to remind myself what it's like in early March. I'll put that out, turn that pot over.